Welcome to BBC London News. I'm Claudia Liza Armand. Two teenage boys are being treated in hospital after a double shooting in East London yesterday. No arrests have been made and police are appealing for witnesses. Tolu Adeoye sent this update from Forest Gate.
A 14-year-old is in a critical condition in hospital and a 17-year-old has suffered what have been described as life-changing injuries after yesterday's double shooting. We understand that police were called here to Moor Walk in Forest Gate at around 3 o'clock. They found the two teenagers suffering gunshot wounds. Both were taken to an East London hospital where they are still receiving treatment. Now, no arrests have yet been made. Police are still investigating, but they spoke yesterday of serious concerns about retaliation, and there are now extra police officers on patrol in this area. Now, these shootings came as the most recent Met Police figures published revealed a 42% hike in gun crimes. Crimes in the capital were up from around 1,700 to 2,500 in the year to April. 4 teenagers have already lost their lives this year as a result of being shot. One of them was here in Newham at the end of August. Now, the police have said that there is no place for violence on our streets. They're appealing for people to come forward if they have information about this crime or any information about people carrying or supplying guns.
Tolu Adeoye and reporting from Forest Gate earlier. Now, a man from Surrey, whose brother was shot dead while on a family holiday in the French Alps 5 years ago today, says he's frustrated with the lack of progress in the investigation. The bodies of his brother, his wife, mother-in-law and a French cyclist were discovered in a forest. Well, Zaid Al-Hili described the French investigation into the murders as a total failure. Well, our Home Affairs correspondent Nick Beaker is here with more on this. And Nick, this is something that really shocked the nation.
Yeah, and lots of people might remember this, the family holiday that ended in brutal murder. 5 years on, it remains a mystery. The bodies of Zaid Al-Hili, his wife and her mother, were found in a deserted road in a forest near Annecy in France. Also, a cyclist was killed during the attack. One of the daughters, just 4 years old at the time, she was discovered hiding under her mother's body in the car, and an older sister was found with serious head injuries. She'd been shot and beaten but survived. And now we hear that Zaid Al-Hili, his brother from Surrey, has been talking about the French police investigation. He says he's deeply frustrated by it.
From the beginning, they handled the whole case very badly, very poorly. The investigation itself was based on conjecture rather than proper evidence. And that's why the whole thing has failed.
Well, Zaid Al-Hili himself was treated as a suspect for a time before being told by the police back in 2013 that there was not enough evidence to charge him. There have been endless speculation, possible motives considered, a family feud. Was it something to do with Mr. Al-Hili's work as a satellite engineer, maybe the profession of the cyclist? But 5 years on, it seems that we're no closer to finding out who was behind these dreadful murders 5 years ago.
OK, Nick Beak, thanks very much.